Hi guys, it's Mel here from LW Scrapping. Sorry about the noise if there's going to be any, but it's decided we've already had a thunderstorm and now it's decided to rain again. It had stopped, that's why I came upstairs, apart from I'd had a 40 winks in between. I'm going to do for you today a layout for 3 different things. Hopping along with the girls from the lands down under. I think there's only Amanda and I going to do it this week. It's the last week of this month that we're going to concentrate on winter and snow. And I'm going to do something different for winter. I'm going to concentrate on last year when we had to light our wood heater because our heat pump decided to kick the bucket. I'm also following along with Scrapping Reflections Follow a Sketch Friday Post-it editions. I'll pop that up in the left-hand corner. My goodness, I hope I remember. I keep forgetting. And I'm going to also be playing along with Scrapbook Fantasies mood board for this month. And it's using the colour oranges and like all the different orange colours with the pinks and yellows and things like that. So keeping with all the themes and doing all of these 3 things together. 2023, let me write that down, otherwise I'll forget that too. We had a situation fair in the middle of winter where our heat pump decided, because of the power going on and off all the time, it didn't want to work anymore. So with that, I had to call an electrician or a heat pump specialist to come and check it out. He had to get a new I think it was a new fan, because the fan didn't want to go, then the whole unit didn't want to go. And it was nearly 2 weeks we had to wait for that. And we hadn't been cutting wood anymore because we used the heat pump, not the wood heater. Whereas before, we used to use this all the time. But it's just getting harder and harder as we get older to cut wood and to find dry wood, not green wood. So we had to scrounge around the backyard, go up into the woodshed, see what we did have left that we could try and split somehow, and use the wood heater at night time. So I just went without during the day, and then when Darren got home, he lit it and we tried to, make sure we didn't use too much wood. So that's what happens in winter sometimes, is you rely on one source of heating, and when that goes goodbye, you have to have a backup of some sort. Luckily we had the wood heater. Luckily we had some wood left. So we've actually got a little bit more wood that we found. The hydro people cut some trees down over the road and just cut it up into lengths and left it on the side of the road. So the people over the road and us benefited from that. So thank you so very much. So let's stop talking. I talk too much. Right, so first of all, I'm going to pop this border strip that I got from Karen in my, what do you call it, Christmas advent calendar, or as such we do an advent box. Have little different things in little bags for each day to open. And these are in it. And I thought, you know what, I could use those. So I'm using some Scrapbook Fantasy paper and fussy cuts. But I thought I'll get this on here first. I've just found some old paper that's in the colour range, oranges. And to me it looks like fire anyway. It keeps moving on me. So yeah, that's the colouring I was going for. So I'm so tired. I fell asleep last night and I had, I've been watching other people's videos and commenting on them, because the more you comment, the better it is for that person's channel to get shown in different places. So no matter what video I watch, I put a comment on. and a like. So I was doing that last night, watching a movie, and I must have fallen asleep at some stage after the second movie. I didn't wake up till 12:20, and in between all that I was fussy cutting. And then I woke up at 12:20. I thought, oh no, I didn't start organising, you know, I didn't put any double-sided tape on these. I was going to start getting my schedule for videoing for next month ready and written out. So I have an exercise book. I put the days of the week, okay, the month is August, and I write what has to happen on each day. This is September. So there's going to be a lot of combining because it's Scraptember, and that's all the prompts for Scraptember. And then I've got all these things to do for on certain days. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, maybe 10 days that I won't do anything. But then, oh no, I will, because it'll be every day. What am I talking about? Because it's Scraptember and I need to do something for Scraptember. So maybe I might get a rest on one day if I don't do it. I might not do the double page one. Anyway, we'll see. Right, I'm going to come in. As you can tell, this was an offcut, this was an offcut. What I've backed these in, which is one's darker than the other because I've got to turn it around. They're offcuts. These are offcuts. Or scraps, whatever you want to call it. I think I'm going to go there like that with those. I'll get them stuck on. So it's really only one full sheet of paper I'm using, and the other side of this, or another piece of this, has these fussy cuts on them. So I fussy cut them before the storm happened. And the more I was doing today downstairs, like I had to get potatoes cooked for making salmon patties for tea tonight, get my English correct, and cooking biscuits for my husband and daughter's lunches, and then, you know, in between doing washing, putting the dishwasher on. Why does that not look right? But anyway, let's go like that. So I've kind of been like running around like headless chook, and I think the older I'm getting, the worse I'm getting with thunderstorms. I really am. I can't seem to handle it very well. I don't know if it's the actual lightning or the loud noise of the flopping thunder. I was right overhead and the windows were rattling, and oh, please stop, please stop. My daughter's upstairs going, yay, I caught the lightning on video. I've gone, how wonderful for you. Sarcastically, I can't stand lightning. Right, let's get that down. So before I do anything, let's get, I was going to pop that on there, winter in Australia, because I kind of want that to show. Okay, that's where we're going with that. Right, so let's go. Where's my tooly thing there? Staring at. Right, so I'm going winter. Now my eyes, never fear when you start running out of letters. I've seen so many people turning letters into other letters that they need. So I turned my J's into I's. Winter. In Australia. Now this was done by Julie. I was lucky enough to be given this, crikey, I can't think of my words today, by Karen. She sent me a couple and said, do you want to use these, because I know you're doing an Australian page. which I am going to be doing a, here comes the rain again, for the Australian Olympics. I want to document some of those that I actually watched. Where's my eyes? Here. Just get the dots of that. Oh, please stay. Just don't move. Because it got cold, I put another top on, and it's that's moving my page. Right, got that. Right, now I'm going to go. Just lost the leaves for that one. Oh well. So be it. No leaves on that one. So this is just a bit of decoration. It's not actually anything. Well, I'm just going to stick that on there with some flowers around it. Go like that. I thought they were in the same colouring. I did have another leaf there somewhere. Go under that one. I'll put that one up on. So this has just been another aspect of winter that we have to worry about down here in Tassie. So if it's not freezing cold, like some of the photos that you've seen, there's not snow, then there's rain and water everywhere, which is something I didn't document for you guys, but I've normally got photos of the backyard flooding, and flood it does. I went up to the lemon tree this morning. I put the clothes on the clothesline because the sun was out. It's just when I put the clothes on the clothesline, the sun goes away. I'm going to like that. And I walked up to the lemon tree in my gumboots, luckily in my gumboots, and I went deep into an ankle full of water. Is how much water was up the back. And then realised there was a hole in my gumboot. Fabulous. Because in parts of where we are, I don't know if that's the same as you guys in America or UK, we're on septic here. So a certain amount of the septic water gets filtered up the back and goes up the back and along the back to soak into the ground. It's pretty much why the lemon tree grows so well. Since I lost that other leaf, I'll it's not on the back of that. No. Then that's why everything grows so well. It filters out when the actual tank gets full of water. And of course, we've always been careful in winter because of the septic. But so we have to deal with that in winter as well. We don't like that. No, it's not much, but it'll do. So we deal with all of that all through winter. You guys have the snow and having to plough snow. We don't have that situation. We just have water, frost, ice, black ice. Luckily, we've only had black ice once down our way. What am I going to do now? Let's go. I think I've got orange Nuvo drops. I do. Can pop them on. Right. love the colouring of this paper. I think it looks really good on that. There we go. I'm done. That is my layout done for all three things. I've done Sandie's sketch. I've stuck to the sketch. My photos may be a bit bigger than hers. I've put my title up here. I'm not quite sure where she had her title now. And we've gone with the mood board colours. And the other thing on the mood board that you'll notice when I pop that up there as well, the start and the end of the video, is Elisa does a mood board with lots of different pictures and then words at the top. And a couple of the words were memories and the other one was home. This is in our home and this is a memory we have. I've actually got more photos to do. I will show you. My daughter quite enjoyed. I mean, it does give off a really nice heat, don't get me wrong. It's just hard to get the wood, and to buy wood in is just as expensive as paying for electric heating, especially here in Tasmania. And my daughter was absolutely thrilled we, lit the wood heater, so much so that I couldn't get her away from sitting in front of it. She had a blankie on her head, what she calls a blankie. She's never got rid of that. Sitting there just watching it. So I've got those two to do as well. I'll do them on another page. And yeah, she thought it was the bee's knees. So there you go. That is my page for you guys. And I've just smudged that. See, that's what I do. You know what? Let's go back into what nice little, this is easy fix. It's called Get a Fingernail. There we go, look at that. It's called being resourceful and using your fingernail. Right, that's what we're doing. Don't touch it now. Okay, so if you think you might like to have a go at this, please by all means press pause, take a screenshot and have a go. At the same time, if you do like what I've come up with, if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be really appreciated. Thank you so very much. Arms away. I will pop down below in the description box the playlist for Hopping Along with the Girls from the Lands Down Under, Sandie's YouTube channel, as well as her Facebook group link, and I'll pop Scrapbook Fantasies Facebook group and their website so that you can check out their websites for their papers and their fussy cuts, and they've got lots of different things now. And Sandie also has a website. I'll pop her things in there as well. It'll be all in the description box for you to check out. So when you go and check out people that have done videos, show some love, give them a like, subscribe to them if you're not already, and give them a comment, something you like about their layout. Not because it helps them grow their channel. Yes, it does. It does help them grow their channel. But sometimes a nice comment is just, it makes somebody's day, especially when they've had quite a bad week. So it's a morale booster, really. So thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate you all for being here. If you're new to my channel, I hope I've done enough for you to consider subscribing. I really like this. I think that looks wicked. It's Australia map, even with Tasmania. Tasmania is the turtle. I love it. So there you go. Different way to do title. I love it. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Stay safe, stay warm, stay cool, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.